Got it.
William Jewell College football was back at work Wednesday in what head coach Jared Cruzy calls one of the best camps he's ever been in.
This has been one of the best camps I've been a part of in a long time. We're finally getting to a point in our program where there's give and take on both sides of the ball, and our special teams have been getting stronger every year, so that's been a strong point for us already. But the offense and defensive side of the ball, there's more parity there now. There's more athleticism. We've got more buy-in because we've got more veteran guys, and we've got some veteran guys doing a really good job with the young guys right now, and it's making a big difference of how our practice is running, and from a pace standpoint, from an effort standpoint, and from a competition standpoint. All of those things help you progress. You know, usually during training camp and spring ball, the defense is usually ahead of the offense because of our veterans that we return on offense. You know, 6 or 7 starters that will return over there. That's kind of flipped itself this year because on the other side of the ball, defensively, we only return a couple starters, 3 or 4, and then we'll start potentially 7 guys that are sophomores or younger. And when you do that, there's a learning curve that you got to go through and a learning process, and guys getting comfortable with the guys around them and the guys they're playing with day in and day out. So some things take a little bit longer with that, and we're kind of in that stage right now, but it's really been good to see how quickly the young defensive guys have come along and working together.
With camp a week old and the first game still more than 2 weeks away, you might think monotony has started to set in.
Yesterday was our first 2-a-day practice allowed by the NCAA. You know, we have to have a 5-day acclimatization period, and then we could start having 2-a-days, and then you can't have a consecutive 2-a-day practice, meaning back-to-back days with 2-a-days. So yesterday was our first 2-a-day practice. Our practice had been extremely good yesterday morning and the afternoon before our last 1-a-day practice, maybe the 2 best practices I've been a part of since I've been here, by far since I've been here. But you know, it's going to wane at some point, and at some point your mind tells your body that you can't do this anymore. And that's where it comes in, the intestinal fortitude and the mental toughness to, you know, don't let your mind rule your body. Don't let your mind tell your body that you can't do it, and to push through those things. And our guys are going through that phase right now. Some of them are doing it, handling it very well. Some of them are struggling with it. But the effort is there, the want-to's there. It's just understanding, you know, the limits that your body has and being able to make sure we can push them just up to the edge of that limit. We don't want to go over it, but we got to get up to the edge of that limit to play at our highest level. And that's the phase we're going through now. It's really no different than, you know, the military training and the things that they do. You've got to break the body down a little bit to get it to its highest point. Same thing here. We're breaking the body down, but even more importantly, we've got to stress the mind and stress them mentally. So at the most crucial points of the game, we've taken them to that point, and they understand they can't get to a point in the game that's any further mentally taxing than what they've seen in practice. And we're trying to get there now. We're not there yet, but we're on the right road, and we're learning those things.
The Cardinals will continue camp until Wednesday when classes begin at Jewell. First game is September 1st at Colorado School of Mines. I'm Rick Cole for the William Jewell College Sports Network.